So guys, welcome to episode number 22 of my FIFA 16 Barcelona career mode. You guys can see that we're actually starting off today's episode with a squad report. You guys can see that quite a number of players have actually gone up by +4 overalls, +3. The main standout player is actually Sergi Sampa. He's gone up by 4. And you guys will also see that Sergio Roberto, he's gone up by 3. So two really young midfielders I really am enjoying using throughout this first season of the Barcelona career mode are doing very well, and they are going up by a couple of overalls. And also, you could say sort of old centre-backs, PK and Mascherano, have both gone up by 2 overalls also. So even players who are in their 30s are still going up by a couple of overalls, which is just awesome to see. How my players are developing so far throughout this first season. As I did say in the last episode, these upcoming episodes are really crucial, really big, and we really do have to pick up wins in the league if we do want to pick up this league title. You guys can see that we are coming up against Deportivo in the first game of today's episode. Heading into this game against Deportivo, obviously Deportivo, not the strongest sides in the league, and this really is a must-win game as we are sitting first in the league, and we do have to maintain that as there is only 5 games to go for this season. So there's 5 games to go for this La Liga season. We're sitting first. We've played 33. We're on 68 points. Real Madrid are second with 65 points. And just in third is Valencia. I want to say that they're 6 points behind us or 5 points behind us. But they do have a game in hand. So if they do win that, they will be very close to topping us and becoming first in the league. So it really is important that we do pick up a win in almost every single league game. These games are really huge, and obviously we're going to have to try and do it without Messi, who is still out injured. You guys will be having an update on Messi's injury in the next episode. So in the next episode, we will find out if Messi will be returning for the Spanish Cup final. And yeah, you guys have to wait and find out in the next episode. But this game against Deportivo, we didn't actually start off well. As you guys can see in the 13th minute, they're actually going to get on the attack. And in the 13th minute, Deportivo are actually going to put themselves 1-0 in the lead. It was a very shocking defending, and their attacker is going to put that one into the back of the net. As they push on into the 17th minute, so not long after that goal, Douglas is going to play it wide to Neymar. Neymar's going to do very well to cut inside with a skill move, and he's actually going to finish that one into the back of the net. In the 19th minute, it's Deportivo 1, Barcelona 1, and scores are level in this game in the league. But just remember, guys, we have to win this game, so that means we're going to have to pick up another goal. As you can see, Fabinho actually wins the ball in defense. He did very well to win that ball, and look at that. Fabinho won the ball, really put us on the attack, and he's actually going to go all the way into our attack. He's actually going to whip it across, trying to find Neymar, as the ball falls out to Andres Iniesta, who unleashes a strike, and he's only denied by the Deportivo goalkeeper. So Fabinho doing very well there. Obviously, our second right back to Dani Alves in our squad. As in the 58th minute, Neymar does well with a ruler to get around that defender. Can Neymar go himself? He takes a shot. He actually hits the post, and from that, Luis Suarez couldn't do anything about that one. As in the 75th minute, Iniesta does win the ball back for ourselves. It's Iniesta who plays it wide to the Brazilian Neymar. He does well to do a skill move, obviously play to Rafinha, and Rafinha is going to take a touch around that defender, and the Brazilian Rafinha is actually going to pick up a goal for himself. He's going to make it Deportivo 1, Barcelona 2, and if you guys did miss the last episode, you guys would know that Rafinha had a fantastic game against Chelsea, who actually did defeat Chelsea. I think it was 2-1 in the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals, but 3-1 on aggregate. And it was actually Rafinha who actually picked up both those goals. So obviously playing in the central attacking midfield position over Murray Gertz for that game, and actually did pay off for us. As I said, Rafinha did pick up 2 goals. As in the 90th minute, Deportivo almost spoiled this game for us, almost drawing it 2-2. But their man does put that shot wide, and the game is actually going to end in a 2-1 victory to us. We do pick up a win in the first game of today's episode. 2 Brazilian players picking up the goals for ourselves and winning us the game, Rafinha and Neymar. But as you guys can see, Neymar is a little bit unsettled at the moment at the club. He's thinking about going back home to Brazil, so Neymar might be leaving the club. You guys have to wait and find out what actually happens with Neymar. Does he want to leave? Will he leave? You guys have to wait and find out. As we come up against Sporting Gijón in the next game of today's episode, and the previous time we did play Sporting Gijón, the game did end in a draw. I want to say 1-1 draw, 0-0 draw. I'm pretty sure that's how the result did end. But Sporting Gijón, they're not doing too well. They're sitting down in 17th. They're on 34 points as we are first with 71 points. You guys can see my lineup for this game. It actually is a quite weakened lineup for this game. You guys can see we've got Meunier playing on the right wing, Lacazette as a striker, no Luis Suarez for this game, Gerard Piqué and Mascherano as the two centre backs. But take a look at the Sporting Gijón lineup for this game. I don't really know too many players in their squad, but there is a player that is actually from Barcelona. He's out on loan to Sporting Gijón, and that man is Halilovic. He's actually starting this game against us. Obviously, he's out on loan to Sporting Gijón. After this season does end, he will be returning to Barcelona. As in the 6th minute of this game, their goalkeeper's going to look to clear the ball out. We do win the ball with a header. It's Andres Iniesta who plays it to Mario Götze. He plays it back through to Iniesta, and what a chance that was. But his shot wasn't really too powerful, and it was a pretty easy save there from the Gijón goalkeeper. As in the 15th minute, ball gets played to Mario Götze. He plays it to Lacazette, and Lacazette is going to finish that one. And in the 16th minute, the Frenchman Lacazette picks up a goal for himself, and Lacazette is actually in the top 5 goal scorers for the league. So in the La Liga, Lacazette is actually in the top 5 goal scorers. He's having a spectacular season, just like he did back in my FIFA 15 Barcelona career mode. Lacazette doing very well for our squad. As in the 24th minute, you guys can see that Sporting Gijón are holding the ball. They did very well to actually hold the ball. Iniesta almost wins the ball back, and from that, they're going to get on the attack. And they're going to find a free man out wide, and they're actually going to finish it. So in the 25th minute, it's Barcelona 1, Sporting Gijón 1, and scores are level in this game. In really a game that we should be winning, and not long after their goal, they had a chance to make it 2-1, and their attacker just puts that one wide. Gerard Piqué was actually caught out there. He actually tried to get back and make a challenge, but he didn't even make a challenge on that ball, but the shot did go wide from Guerrero. So it was a great chance for the Sporting Gijón side to actually pick up a goal and make it 2-1. But in the 50th minute, we're going to play the ball out from the back as Adriano plays it to Vidal, who started out on the left wing for this game, who plays it to Lacazette. Can maybe he chip in with another goal? He does well to cut inside. He's really one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and what a fantastic save it was from the opposition goalkeeper. You guys can see another replay of that. It was a great save. Lacazette should have scored that one. He really should have scored that one after he did put the first chance away to make it obviously 1-0 earlier on in this game. As Iniesta actually plays the ball wide to Vidal again. He actually did play well in this game, Vidal. He does well to skip around a few defenders. Yet again, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he's actually going to hit the post. So we had our chances to actually win this game, but we just did not put them away. You guys did see from the highlights. And it is a disappointing performance against Gijón. The game is going to end at a 1-1 draw, and after this game, in my opinion, it felt like a loss for us because we should be winning these games. And will that draw actually cost us the league title? You guys have to wait and find out. And doing another training session with Sampa here. You guys can see Sampa is he's killing it this season. He's one of those players that has really shined, and a player that I really knew nothing about going into this season, going into this career mode series, and he's just played very, very well. Already a 74 overall. Just imagine what this man is going to get up to come the end of season number 2 if we do go on for a season number 2 of this series, as we do have the Champions League semi-finals kicking off against Valencia. And as I did say in the last episode, we're actually coming up against Valencia quite a bit in this series as of late, in the past couple of months in this series. So coming up against Valencia, this is actually the first leg, and on the other side of the tournament tree, it's Bayern Munich versus Manchester United in the other semi-finals. Who will be going through into the Champions League final? Guys, I have to wait and find out, as all the big players are back. Neymar, Suarez, Thuram are back. Rafinha and Sergi Sampa in the midfield. Mateu, Mascherano, Fabinho and Jordi Alba at the back for this game against Valencia. And obviously Valencia, they do have the former Barcelona player Sergio Busquets starting in the CDM position, Diego Alves in goals, Rodrigo out on the right wing, and that is a pretty solid side, a pretty solid Valencia side. And the last time we did come up against Valencia, It was in the last episode to end it off. The game did end in a 0-0 draw, but previously to that, we actually knocked out Valencia in the Copa de España, so the Spanish Cup. We actually did knock them out. Can we knock them out of the Champions League? That would be great. And as you can see in the 30th minute, Neymar did very well to cut inside, but he did put his shot wide, so what a chance that was for us to get the first goal in this game. As in the 34th minute, it's Valencia who look to get on the attack, but Neymar does well to win the ball back. From that, Neymar is actually going to lose the ball. From that, Valencia have a great chance, and with their winger did get onto that cross, but his shot goes way wide of the goal. So Valencia having a chance there, putting themselves 1-0 in the lead, and that would have given them an away goal and an all-important away goal. As in the 51st minute, Rafinha does very well to play the ball to Neymar as he plays it to Jordi Alba, who unleashes a strike, and it is a save there from Diego Alves. So we did have a chance in the early stages of the second half, but Jordi Alba shot the left back. His shot is well saved there from the Valencia goalkeeper. As in the 62nd minute, it's Rafinha who is on the ball. He's going to play it wide to Neymar yet again. Rafinha and Neymar doing very, very well with the link-up play in this game, as Neymar actually gets fouled, and we do have a free kick just on the edge of the area. It really was a challenge that the Valencia man didn't really need to make, as Luis Suarez with the free kick. The initial free kick is saved, but the rebound off Diego Alves has fallen to our man, and Rafinha is going to pick up another goal in the Champions League. As I did mention before, Rafinha did pick up 2 goals against Chelsea in the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Now in the semi-finals, he's picked up another goal, and in the 80th minute, we have another chance. Our man actually went down inside the box. The ball did fall to Neymar. I actually thought that one was going to be a penalty. Everybody just stopped, but Neymar was the only player that kept on running, and in the 80th minute, it is Barcelona 2, Valencia 0. Wait, that is actually how the game is going to end. So the game is going to end Barcelona 2, Valencia 0, and we're heading into the second leg away to Valencia with a 2-goal advantage. We are all so close, guys. We are so close to heading into the final of the Champions League. But it was some sad news leading from that game. So resulting in that game, it's actually Sergi Samper, a player who has surprised me so much throughout this season. I've mentioned him quite a lot in the previous episodes. He's actually going to be out for 3 weeks. Is that the season over for Sergi Samper? Let's hope not. Let's find out more information in the next episode. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you go support it by dropping a like rating. Also, drop a comment down below that I can respond to. Also, click that subscribe button if you are new around here. And I'll see you all on my next video.